Hello there, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. It is Catlin once again. This time not in a cave. This time not really doing anything in particular. But I just thought I'd record something because I know it's been a while. I've had literally like 2 ideas spin round in my head for videos. But I think I've noticed it's just going to be, if you are thinking I'm going to be like posting every week, I think this is just going to be whenever I feel like posting a video until like I get into like a habit of it, if that makes sense. And just kind of naturally making more videos because I am enjoying it. It's just kind of like the rest of my life has taken over, like work, meeting mates and stuff like that. So all that's kind of taken over, which is fine. It's completely fine. I don't need to do this all the time. Like, I'm not trying to build this into the biggest thing it can possibly be. But over time, I'm hoping I'll be a bit more consistent. Just so if there is anyone out there actually waiting for a video, which I doubt with all the other videos that exist on YouTube, but if there was anyone waiting for a video, at least even if it is every 2 weeks, at least you know. And if you're wondering why I'm in the woods like this, it's because I just went out of the way to roll a Jamaican cigarette. Well, not roll, sorry. I've got like these cones, they're like hemp blunt wrap kind of things. So I've been using those specifically for tobacco. So well, I've already done that now, so I've got it ready. But there's a spot I've got in mind for where I want to light it and where I want to have a lovely smoky smoke. I'll just show you as I'm coming out of the trees now, just so we get the same idea. You can already see the lake, or well, it's a reservoir it is. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but the Artemis 2 launch. And you know what, it just made me laugh. Not like the actual launch, and I don't think it's rubbish or anything. I know they're definitely on their way to the moon. It's not fake, as much as there's plenty of people out there who think it is, but it's not fake. Yeah, the reason I've been thinking about Artemis 2, one, obviously because it's cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm here going on a walk, about to smoke a Jamaican cigarette, and I'm looking up into the sky. It's all nice and beautiful, but up there, well, probably not directly up there, probably somewhere else, but up in the sky, outside of the planet, there are humans on their way to the moon. Yeah, they're not landing on it, but they're currently in a spaceship going towards the moon. Yeah, this would be the first time in my lifetime anyone going to the moon. Obviously there's been people in space and space stations and stuff. But Katy Perry, she went to space as well. But yeah, it's just mad that we're all here just going about our lives, and this looks so big. Just like this area, like obviously it's kind of blocked by the trees, but this area just seems so big. But from space, this entire, you know what, from space, even just my country, Wales, or even the whole UK, you could cover it with your binky and have like a chip. You could just go along. One of the other reasons it's been on my mind a lot is, and I hate to say it because I know there's no point even giving these people any credit, but the flat earthers. Because I thought seeing, you know, seeing all the footage they've given so far, like you can't think the earth is flat. And you know what, we've had so much, like there's so much to disprove flat earth over the years anyway, but it's stupid to believe in the first place. But I just thought that at least that would just kind of show it to people who do believe in it. Okay, we're a bit silly, but no, they're still at it. They're still trying to find ways to call it fake. They're still trying to use fucking verbal gymnastics to find any way of saying that it's fake. And it's just disappointing really, because like, like with other things, I can not even justify it, but I can understand it. Do you know what I mean? I can understand that even those people's like the way people think, as much as it might not make any sense to me, from their perspective of the world. Like, I don't live in their perspective. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it's like to be that person. So at least I can understand from that aspect that their view of the world might be so different to mine that that's how they can come across. That's how they can end up having that belief or that opinion. And that's fine, everyone's entitled to that, that's completely fine. Even with the flat earth, that's completely fine. It's just with the flat earth, it just mind boggles me, because I'm just like, I just can't quite grasp how so many people, and I'm not even trying to just be hateful of them, do you know what I mean? I'm sure some of them are nice people and everything, but I just can't, from any place, understand how you would come to that conclusion with all the information we have now. I just don't get it. I don't know how to say it without being nasty, but I just don't understand how so many people on the planet can be so stupid and think that so many people would be in on a lie that wouldn't serve anyone any purpose. I feel like when people, because I love conspiracy theories, and a lot of them do end up coming true, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not one to just dismiss all conspiracy theories. In fact, sometimes I delve too deep into them. But it's being fucked, fuck off. But either way, it don't matter. I've just been rambling until I get to the spot. Well, until I got to the spot, so I'm already at the spot. I wanted to show you it from this bridge, because it's just really cool. Nice little bridge, little river, but the spot I was on about is by there. It's so windy though. I was hoping to have a nice, like, chill Jamaican cigarette. Notice how I have to pause to say it, because I have to think about what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this is the spot. Yeah, I was hoping I wouldn't have to deal with much wind, but looks like that's gone out the window. I will see if I can find a spot that I can kind of block myself from the wind though. I think maybe this hill might block it a little bit if I sit by this rock. Oh, I was correct. I can already feel the wind's gone. We'll go in. Look at that. Okay. Now, cue the booty spot montage.
He wakes up every day, gets past his golden plate. Some people think he's gone insane. Oh no, he's like that anyway. Anyway. And he won't change. And he won't change. Can be no average Joe, 'cause he holds all control. When he gets asked, he always folds, 'cause he keeps digging this hole. This hole. He can't let go. He can't let it go.
I found a new spot. Oh, there's a bug on me. I thought I found a new spot on the other side, right by the waterfall. But it was so loud, you would... I mean, even if you were able to hear me on the camera, it would have just been annoying to hear all that. It's probably annoying enough with the wind and how much you can hear the river already, but that would have just... it would have been even worse. So yeah, I'm back beer. Hope you enjoyed that little montage. But I think it's time to get the Jamaican cigarette going. I had to think about it again. So, what we've got is, this isn't what it says on the tin, because this is, I wanted to keep this, well, I went to Amsterdam literally like a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, and I tried this. It's called, ignore the blunt that's in there, that's how I'm going to smoke now, but it's called Hulk. It was a pre-roll in Prix d'Ami in Amsterdam, the smoke shop, and it was really nice. It had like it had all the keef on the outside and it burned perfectly. I had it just before getting on the plane, so I had a nice flight. But let's show you what I'm actually having. We've got this, which is like a, well, yeah, it's like a blunt wrap, but I didn't roll it. It was just a cone that I put the tobacco in. So it's like a, it's kind of like a, do you know the crush ball cigarettes you can get? It's basically that, but it's like pineapple. It's just, it's really hard to find the ball. So let's just try. I can't use this hand because I slammed this finger in a van door in work. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you heard that click, but now it's clicked. And I wish you could smell it. Let's light it up. I feel like you can't see me. Either way, let's light it. You could probably see me, but let's light it up. And these cones, they hold 1 gram. And I filled it to the brim, so... So there's a full gram in here. And you can really taste that pineapple. Like, do you know with flavoured things, when it comes to smoking stuff, I feel like flavoured things, other people might taste it, but whenever people say like, oh, it tastes like blueberries, I'm like, well, it doesn't. It tastes like what it is, do you know what I mean? It tastes like the magic tobacco. But this, like, yeah, I can taste the magic tobacco, but I can really, really taste the pineapple. Which is good, and it's like, I'll show you like the roach or whatever you want to call it, the filter. The filter's quite thick. I don't really know what it's made out of. I'm guessing hemp, because the rest of it's made out of hemp. Actually, I don't actually know if it's hemp. I might be bullshitting to you. It just said leaf. It just said leaf cones, so it could be any leaf. I don't think it's hemp, because it doesn't look like a hemp leaf, so I don't know what I'm on about actually. Yeah, I don't know what that filter's made out of, but it really does stop it from being harsh. Like, I know I had a little bit of a cough, but normally I'm like coughing my guts up, but this is nice. And as much as I do like smoking, I hate it when I'm like coughing, dying. But this is lovely. Just like this spot is lovely. Oh,
This one goes a little something like this. Going around fucking Brown Town, fucking around, fucking singing a bit. It's a pretty good town.
in terms of the videos, that's about it. In terms of, I don't even know what I'm on.
Sass mate come up to me and he says, "Wanna go fishing, Les?" And I said, "You know what? Why not?"
Was the camera facing that way the entire time? I noticed it wasn't the entire time, but it was for a good chunk of me talking, but it... Okay, now it's getting harsh. sun is shining again. Okay, baked idea number one. Well, number two really, because baked idea number one was I wanted to go to Mars. Realised I can't really do that. So baked idea number two is to go to a tree, probably up there. I can go to one anywhere in here really. But I want to find one kind of around there to climb. Because I don't just climb trees anymore like you do as a kid. And then I thought for a second, I was like, that's the thing you do as a kid. And I was like, that's almost embarrassing to do. And then I thought, but I want to climb a tree, so I don't give a fuck. So let's climb a tree. So far, baked idea has failed. There are no suitable trees, as these are all the planted trees, so they're just like weak. So I seen the ones with moss, so I was like, I didn't want to touch any moss, and then I went to the dry ones, but then it's like, you know, they're pretty much dead, like, so, like, what? Okay, just... It's just really snappy. Which I know if I go really close to the middle, I could get, but like, that's just shit. So, baked idea, kind of 2.5, is find another tree, find a decent tree. Okay, I think we might be looking a little bit better here, because there's still the planted trees, but there seems to be different ones, like the Christmas trees. So ones, I reckon that's doable. One next is doable. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. That one was too prickly. Those ones. This one's similar, but I think this one will be alright. It's a bit mossy, but it's fine. Okay, so this is about as high as I'm gonna get, because it's like all like sticking to me now because of how dense the sticks are getting, and the gaps between the branches are getting bigger and the branches are just getting thinner. But this is still a decent spot. You can see out through the trees. I feel enough like a monkey. It's very windy, but right now I'm just kind of hugging the tree a bit. It does make you feel like primal. Oh, look at that. Climb tree more. Try climb trees more. Climbing trees is fun. Oh. I don't think there's going to be anywhere I can put you up here, is there? I haven't had a drink yet, so I was saving it until I got the tree. So my mouth is very dry. Oh, I didn't think I'd be doing this on a Sunday. Chilling in the tree with a nice cold cherry Pepsi Max. I don't even know how long it's been since I climbed a tree. Well, mind you, I did climb one to get something. I went fishing with my mate again for the first time. So I wasn't really fishing, they were fishing and I was just kind of there. But there were things, they lost something, their weights, that's what it was, they lost their weights in the tree. So I climbed the tree and grabbed them. But before that, I hadn't climbed a tree in ages. I definitely haven't climbed a tree for fun. I don't know. But it is fun. Sometimes it's just as nice to do random shit. I know this looks kind of dangerous, but I am quite safe. Well, maybe not, because now my hands are full. But I just finished this can. I'll drop it down so I can pick it back up when I get down. And yeah. So far it's much harder getting down than it is getting up, but I'm going to see if I can clamp you. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I was meant to be a monkey. I was just born a bit too late, so I was too evolved. This is all good. There's like, no, I got it. Ow. Jesus Christ.
I can almost touch a death, but just get pulled back away. I'm alone.
So yeah, that was fun. Lift idea number 3 worked. It's completely gone. Yeah, no, it is. Put that away, and then we'll find a bin. But yeah, I should fucking climb a tree, guys. If you see a tree and you feel like, oh, I want to climb that, if you get that sense in you, just climb it. Why not?